of the most interesting things I saw growing up was at one point I saw a dog trying to catch his tail. Have you ever seen a dog try to catch his tail? It is a sight to see. I remember seeing this dog, and I remember it like it was almost yesterday. I had to be less than 10 years old. And the dog was literally trying to catch his own tail. Like it was going in circles. It was doing one of these. Just in circles, going around and around and around and around and around and around. It just kept going around in circles, 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 circles. And then eventually it gave up. Eventually it was like, it sat down. I don't know if it was for entertainment. I don't know if it was really trying to catch his tail. I don't know if it was something wrong with the dog. I really couldn't tell you. But I remember that. And I remember when I woke up this morning, that was on my mind. And there's one thing I want to tell you in this moment is it's time for us to stop trying to catch our own tail. We're chasing tail when the Bible says that we'll be the head and not the tail. So why do we keep chasing tail? What continually allows us or gives us that feeling like we gotta chase our tail? One big part of it, I believe, is us thinking that or confusing the fact that motion equals progress. Motion doesn't always equal progress. I just did this. And where did I go? I'm still here. We continually think that whenever something happens, oh, all right, I'm getting ahead. I'm getting to where I need to be. Not always. We really need to be focused and connected to what God is really saying to us. Lord, what do you want me to hear from you in this moment? My ears may be clogged up with my own plans, the way that I think that things are going to go. But what are you saying to me right now? We just continually keep going in circles, and we continually keep doing it over and over and over again. The book of Proverbs is really clear there. In chapter 26, it talks about, as a dog returns to vomit, so a fool repeats his folly. He repeats his folly. He repeats continually doing the same things over and over again that make no sense because he's not done with the situation. There's a part of us that's not done with the situation that we've experienced. There's a part of us that feels as though if we go back to the same situation, that we're going to do something a little different. It's going to be something a little different than what we're doing. But the thing about that is we're talking about our life here. We're not talking about a video game. We're not talking about a good movie. This is our life. How serious are we about our lives? Are we really going after what God really wants us to have? He wants us to have the things that he has for us. But the problem is that we, for some reason, and it's probably the way that we're looking at life, we're thinking that there's something else other than what he has for us, or we're not worthy of what we know that he has for us, or he has it for everyone else, and the devil is making us believe that for some reason he skipped over our house. He skipped over giving us what everyone else has. He skipped over saying that he'll never leave us nor forsake us. For some reason we feel forsaken because the way that we're looking at things, or the way that we choose to look at things, is as though everything and everyone is against us. But is that really true? Are they really against us, or are we against us? The biggest enemy that we have, other than the devil, is our own way of thinking, the way that I want things to go. Because whenever I use I, there can never be a team. Whenever I use I, there is no way for me to be able to help other people, because I'm so busy helping myself and thinking so much about myself that I can't even see the fact that you need my help, or that I need your help. I'm too prideful to say that I need your help because I got this. Yeah? I don't know if I got this because this looks really familiar. This is something that I thought that I did it the right way the first time, but it keeps coming back in my life. So I'm that dog. I'm continually chasing my tail. I'm going in circles and circles and circles. And what happens is I begin to get frustrated. What happens is I begin to get discouraged. What happens is I begin to get dizzy, so dizzy that I can't even see straight. And that's exactly what the devil wants me. He wants me not seeing straight and not being able to hear from God the way that I'm supposed to be hearing from him, because he's speaking to us all the time, folks. All the time, y'all. But the problem is that we're so disoriented from going around in circles that we can't see straight. And it affects our hearing too. So it's time for us to stop going in circles. Stop being that dog chasing your tail when you're supposed to be ahead. We're heads, we're not tails. So why do we keep chasing them?